Just finished a nice lower body workout with my wife, and I'm sitting here thinking about the short I posted this morning. You can call me the MAGA of the carnivore space if we're going to be getting censored and, we're not allowed to post information that we find in studies or even repeat what medical authorities outside the mainstream says. I was rather alarmed by the warning that Dr. Berry received today. It was a YouTube policy update talking about medical misinformation. Anyways, what it basically says that information that contradicts local health authorities or the World Health Organization basically can't be posted on YouTube. This includes prevention misinformation, treatment misinformation, and denial misinformation. Don't post content that contradicts health authorities about the guidance or condition of health treatments that have not been approved by the local health authority or the World Health Organization. So anyways, I'm just hoping that maybe Dr. Berry misspoke about the horrible things that we've been going through a few years ago. Basically, we know not to mention that content, but I'm concerned that Dr. Berry, he talks about the proper human diet. He has money shows that people will be asking him questions, and he will give them his perspective from a carnivore doctor. All right, but anything he says ahead of time, he always says is not medical advice and shouldn't be taken as such, and you make up your own mind. Just like me, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a blue-collar carnivore eating person that enjoys health and fitness, and I'm retired and I'm just trying to live the good life. But what I'm really afraid of, that maybe somebody planted a seed into the upper echelons of the YouTube CEOs and all of them, that there's just too much information out there about alternative to a plant-based diet or anything of that nature. You know as well as I do that when Dr. Berry or Dr. Chafee or any of these other carnivore doctors, their information they're giving you is not approved as treatment by the local health authorities or the World Health Organization. Also, Dr. Baker and all these other ones are posting content that is different than what we hear every day. I choose to be the purple penguin. I don't want to just go along with the flow. I mean, there's studies out there that do contradict the mainstream. Are we going to have to say that, the local health authorities or the World Health Organization, if they push the My Plate and the food pyramid, and we mention anything counter to that, it's going to be censored off of YouTube? These are my worries. I think there's a possibility that this could happen. I mean, basically, Dr. Berry was suggesting that you might have to go find him on Rumble or some other channel. I'm just hoping that maybe he pushed the wrong button and this isn't going to happen. I want to have freedom. I was pretty disappointed a couple years ago when we went through what we went through, and anything that didn't go along with the mainstream, views on things. It was just censored. It was taken down, whether studies supported different views or not. There should be a place where we can discuss and disagree and present our studies, and let the people decide, what's best for them as individuals. I'm not saying that carnivore is the only way. And if you're a vegan, that's fine with me. You do you and I do me. I mean, what's the big deal? I think that both sides should be able to present your information and let the individual decide. We're supposed to be freedom-loving, liberty-loving Americans. We're not supposed to be, communists or socialists that have to fall in line. I mean, come on, guys. But I don't know. I know I'm rambling on here, but I wanted to present this and say that I think we should be able to gather information from all sources and just have the freedom to make decisions for ourselves. All right. I'm going to stop there before I ramble on anymore. I would appreciate any follows and likes. I'm trying to build this channel, and that is it. I'm going to go ahead and try to have the best day possible. I'm hoping that YouTube will still allow us to post content here that people find interesting. Before I go, a brand new study. Dr. Baker just mentioned it. In fact, it was a pretty large study that vegetables, eating vegetables has not shown that it prevents cardiovascular diseases. Is a pretty large study. I know that sounds shocking to the mainstream, and maybe the World Health Organization and the local health authorities won't approve. But that's a brand new study. Over 400,000 participants. I'll post that link below. Anyways, that's it. Carnivore Ken.